Yeah. What's up, yo? Make sure you checking me out tonight for NFC East Roundtable with Louis T, Law Nation, myself, and the Bad Dog. 9 o'clock Eastern Time is going down on Bad Dog's channel, man. Make sure you be there or be square. We're going to talk about it all. We're going to talk about why Carson Wentz the best in the division. We're going to talk about why the Eagles about to win the division. And then we could get around to talking about how they think that their team is going to do fighting for them last couple spots. Yeah. I want y'all to see something real quick. When I come out the house, I don't know if you can see this. Wait, can you see that? No, I don't know. Yeah, right there. It's a little bird nest right there. You see where those spikes are? It's a bird nest right there. And they be bugging, man. These little birds be bugging, man. I don't know if it's them that's doing it, but it's the mom bird, man. She be fucking my steps up. That's crazy, man. I gotta come out here and get some water and sweep that like every day. I don't know what she's feeding them birds, but me being a birds fan, why would I remove them? I come up here and clean up after the birds every day. Just like I come out here and defend Carson Wentz every day. I just checked the mailbox and something came in the goddamn mail. Something came in the mail. My neighbors probably think I'm crazy, but who cares? Something came in the mail and I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was. I'm gonna read it for you first and then we're gonna see who we talking about. What came in the mail? Addressed to LB. 3 0 touchdown games, 1-2. Had a top 5 pass defense. Under 20 completions in the regular season 10 times. That's more than half of the season. Under 20 completions 10 times. 8 of them came in a row. 8 times in a row threw for under 20 completions. They don't respect you for your arm. We're going to talk about who I'm talking about now. 1 300 passing yard game. A storm coming. You hear the wind blowing. 1 300 passing yard game. 1. Under 200 yards multiple times. Under 200 yards multiple times. Daniel Jones got more completions on the season than this quarterback we about to talk about. I'm talking about Lamar Jackson. Now listen, when I said Lamar Jackson ain't better than Carson Wentz, I meant it. Lamar Jackson ain't better than Carson Wentz, nor is Lamar Jackson more valuable to his team than Carson Wentz. Listen, Lamar Jackson could not have won those last 6 games or whatever Carson Wentz had to win down the stretch with throwing 11, 10, 15, 17 completions in a game. Lamar Jackson couldn't have done that 8 games in a row and still made the playoffs with the wide receiver core and the running back core and the defense that Carson Wentz had. Lamar Jackson could not have done that. He couldn't have done it. Carson Wentz never played with a 1,000-yard rusher. Lamar did that last year. Hollywood Brown had 500 receiving yards. Carson Wentz ain't have a dude on Hollywood Brown level last year. Come on. What are we really talking about here? We're talking about a dude who's exceptional at running the football. Anytime you got a quarterback with more 100-yard rushing games than 300 passing yard games, come on, bruh. Come on. If you do a little research, you ain't got to hear it from me. And this is the thing that really get me the most about it. Oh, since I'm black, I got to say Lamar Jackson and Deshaun Watson better than Carson Wentz. I don't believe it. From based off what I seen. First of all, football ain't got no color. This the only color we talking about, green. Based upon what I seen, Carson Wentz is better. All the stars had to be. First of all, Carson Wentz had a season like Lamar. He had an MVP caliber season. Got hurt. Only reason why he didn't get it. Had he got it and not got hurt, y'all wouldn't have heard the end of it. I believe had he got it, because I know. Listen, this is what I know about football. And Lamar is going through this learning curve. Had Carson Wentz stayed healthy, we wouldn't have a Lombardi. We would not have a Lombardi had Carson Wentz stayed healthy. He would have won MVP, and we would have just had an MVP quarterback. Wouldn't have had a Lombardi. Nick Foles already went through the learning curve, the same learning curve that Lamar is going through. Lamar gonna have to understand that, hey, I gotta win with my arm if I'm gonna bring a championship somewhere. What did Nick Foles have to do when he won the Super Bowl? Shot it out with Minnesota, #1 ranked defense. Shot it out with Tom Brady, highest scoring Super Bowl of all time. Shot out with a GOAT. Come on, bruh. Lamar can't even outshoot Tannehill for a dub. You serious, man? And people want to look at me like I'm crazy. I'm the crazy one, apparently, for thinking Carson Wentz is better than Lamar Jackson and Deshaun Watson. Dude, Lamar Jackson and Deshaun Watson got this combination of 4,000 passing yard season and a 33 touchdown season. I'll wait. They don't. Lamar got the 4,000 passing yard season, never threw for 30 touchdown passes. Lamar threw for 30 touchdown passes, never had a 4,000 passing yard season. He probably never will. Stop acting like that tight end that they got in Baltimore ain't good either. 800 yards, 10 touchdowns. Come on, that's good. Mark Ingram, come on. Mark Ingram. Big offseason acquisition. They had a top 5 passing defense. Do you guys understand the magnitude of having a defense that can make sure you don't get in trouble? Having a defense that could get people off the field and you starting with a short field, that's what Lamar had to work with. Carson Wentz played with one of the worst secondaries in the NFL last year. They stayed giving up the cookies. They stayed giving up points. But Carson Wentz found a way to weather that storm also. Bad field position. Left tackles getting false starts. Injuries. Listen, what Carson Wentz did ain't nobody never did last season. I'm not sitting here giving nobody no credit for something that everybody do. Nobody threw for 4,000 passing yards and didn't have a wide receiver that gets you 500 yards. Nobody ever did it. Nobody did it but Carson and Deshaun Watson, the spoiled Deshaun Watson who had DeAndre Hopkins his whole career. We're going to see how you do without DeAndre because I know what you about to do. You couldn't throw 30 touchdown passes with him. You damn sure ain't about to do it without him. You ain't about to do it without him. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Listen, Deshaun Watson and Lamar Jackson are good. They're good. I think Lamar Jackson is behind Carson Wentz and Deshaun Watson. Lamar Jackson is not an arm talent. Lamar Jackson probably will never be an arm talent. Therefore, once the knees and the body start breaking down, once people start laying more hits on you and you ain't as able to run as better as you is, Cordell Stewart him. And I like him right now. But let's not act like it ain't been a lot of quarterbacks who won MVP and never sniffed it again. Let's not do that. I'm proud of Lamar in the season that he had. But is he better than Carson Wentz? No. He ain't better than Carson Wentz. Lamar Jackson, the Eagles would have been 5-11. Eagles would have been 5-11 if Lamar Jackson was our starting quarterback. He would have been exciting. He would have been down in too many holes. First of all, Lamar Jackson or Deshaun Watson ain't throw a touchdown pass in every game. Carson Wentz did that. Lamar Jackson had 9 completions and they still won the game. The whole team was good. If Carson Wentz get 9 completions, the game over. 9 completions and they still beat Seattle. That's a good football team with a quarterback who could do more than one thing. But come on, when you're talking about quarterbacks, see, Carson Wentz don't have to run. Lamar Jackson's so good at running, he ain't better than Carson Wentz passing outside the pocket. It's a difference between arm talent and talent. Don't ever get arm talent confused with talent. This is like the classic talking about Aaron Rodgers when he was entering his prime and Cam Newton. It's a difference between arm talent and talent. Lamar Jackson got talent. Carson Wentz got arm talent. Deshaun Watson, I think, will probably keep progressing. But as of right now, Deshaun Watson ain't in Carson Wentz's league either. Carson Wentz never had a 1,000-yard receiver, never had a 1,000-yard rusher. And come on.